This is PK. Alright, so good news. Why the news are good? So I'm gonna get there. Of course, I'm gonna go into the count deeper. But first of all, just a quick glimpse on the macro scale. We are looking at the 1, 2, 3, supposed 4, and the fifth wave. Sure, there is a possibility of this being a 1, 2, 1, 2, and moon for all crypto. Cash and paper money is gone, so things are gonna go insane. But keeping the conservative approach towards Bitcoin, towards market, we're gonna assume that we're gonna have a fifth wave here. This could have been a wave 1 already, and now we would go. I don't think, but it happens that the first wave can be ugliness, and then we have the wave 3. All right, so smaller time frame. Last time we stopped here, somewhere there. It was a question: are we gonna go and have a 5 wave move here as a wave C of supposed A, B, C, completing a zigzag, completing a pattern, and having a better idea of where we're sitting? Or perhaps we have a possibility of a triangle, meaning that this was a wave A, B, C, D, and E, and this being a wave Y. W, first sideways corrective pattern being flat. X, wave A, B, C, another flat in between, and then a triangle. The only iffy part about this triangle, well, not the only one, but one of the iffy parts is this wave here, because it's not easy to count it, and it can be a sharp zigzag, but it can be an impulse as well. If it's a zigzag, then we could translate it to being a wave A of a triangle. Then we have a W, X, Y as a B, whatever this is here would be a wave C. And now on a smaller time frame, it appears that we have an impulse formed, and I thought that we're gonna be done here already, but looks like I made a mistake. So we had another leg up, so wave 3 could have been ended there or there, and a triangle and a fifth, but doesn't matter how it is. What matters is that this is the good news, actually, that off of the 3 wave move we have something that looks impulsive. Now what else could we expect? If we're forming a wave D, and we're gonna have one of the guidelines that, well, this doesn't necessarily have to happen like that. Okay, anyway, if this was the fifth wave, or perhaps it's gonna go even further, well, we definitely are always interested in buying a 3 wave move down. Because even if this is an A and then we have a corrective B, then we would need a wave C to complete a 3 wave move off a supposed D wave of a triangle, and then perhaps another 3 wave move that can underthrow, meaning that it doesn't have to reach this trend line of a triangle if we're gonna have a triangle. So underthrow means that it's gonna stop here and then it's gonna just go up. So the wave E should be treated just like you're treating an impulse and a 3 wave move, like a 1, 2. Well, you should treat this as well as the same thing, meaning that this would be your move up, move down, entry under the 50, and hope for the C or for the 3. All right, let's clean it a bit. Um, Another thing that could happen is that if this was indeed an impulsive wave, well, then we could say that this was a W, this was a wave X, and a zigzag is gonna take a bit longer to form, meaning that this is a wave A, and then we have an inner triangle B, meaning this would be, let me just show you what I mean quickly. This would be our A, B, C, D, and E, and then, oh God, all right, and then you would have A, B, C, zigzag happening here. Just putting it out there, but I'm already satisfied with the fact that we have impulsive move here, and that this is probably not gonna come anymore, so I'm gonna delete it. Putting it here for the moment, and I'm gonna leave it like that. Alright, how to play this then? Well, you have a hard invalidation over there. And earlier I mentioned underthrow. And what is the overthrow then? Well, the overthrow would be that we overthrow this trend line, but invalidation of a triangle, if we say, if we consider this being a bullish triangle, A, B, C, D, and suppose E, right? The price action can go under the trend line, however, it cannot go under the wave C, because then we're not having a triangle anymore and it's something else. So a strong guideline would be that if we go under a trend line, then you should be really open-minded about abandoning the idea of a triangle, because triangles and diagonals, well, both of them are technically triangles, just different terms in Elliott Wave terminology and vocabulary, are something that you should rely upon the least. Meaning they're gonna take more money of you than they're gonna give you. But since we are assuming that we're in a big wave 4, triangle is something that we can expect, even if it's a part of a wave Y. I went through all of the ideas of this being the top of the wave 3, this. So for all we know, this could be just some wave 4 of something. So you can all right, this would be invalidation point. And then you hope for your 100k Bitcoin with this type of entry. If we get a little bit higher, you can do half of it. So 50 cents, you can enter there. You have this wick already. 0618, the usual suspect. Anything, if it gives, I think is a healthy entry. Another way to trade the triangle would be that you wait for the upper trend line to break, and then you buy the retest. Us breaking this level as well would be significant that the triangle is not in the picture anymore. All right, still thinking we're making just a wave A of this wave D, right? But every 5-wave move, and I think we're looking at one, should always be considered as a beginning of something. so C or a 3 from here. No matter how weird it is that I say that, but yeah, it's possible. All right, I think this time it's only gonna be Bitcoin, because if Bitcoin goes, everything's gonna go as usual. Have a lovely day, guys. Thank you so much.